and the 7th seed Trinity Western Spartans. And as we take a look at the teams as they make their way onto the pitch, you'll notice in the background trees blowing around, leaves entering the frame and swirling all around. It is a gusty and blustery day here in Halifax. As we take a look at the team comparisons, the Spartans 8-4-2 in the regular season, the Lakers a 9-3-0 record, both 2-1 in the playoffs, and both looking to end their campaigns here at Nationals on a winning note. The Lakers, both games have gone to penalty kicks. In the quarterfinal game, they lost 4-2 on PKs against the Cape Breton University Keepers. The game ended 2-2. And then in the Consolation semifinal, the Lakers beat Dalhousie 4-3 in penalty kicks. And then the Spartans, they lost 5-4 on penalty kicks to Laval in the quarterfinal, which landed them in the Consolation semifinal, where they beat the Victoria Vikes 3-0 in Consolation. So when we come back, it's the opening kickoff as the Nipissing Lakers take on the Trinity Western Spartans at the 2024 BMO U Sports Women's Soccer Championship, live from Halifax on U Sports and CBC.
Progress inspires us to push on, dreaming, doing, and taking the next steps together. We continue to work toward a world where the ocean thrives, where everyone receives the health, dental, and medical care they need, and where innovation shapes our future and strengthens Canada's digital economy. We can do more. We can make a difference. We can lead. We are Dalhousie, where progress meets possibility.
Delaney, Northwest Territories, the birthplace of hockey. Here, you'll find a community full of history and tradition. A community that Quaker surprised by transforming their arena kitchen into a Quaker breakfast bar. Stocked with our Canadian whole grain oats, it's now a place to gather, to eat, and to celebrate. We're proud to feed the passion for hockey in the place where it all started. Because we believe no matter where you're from, you've got this.
How are your investments doing?
That was on purpose. You know that topic always throws me off.
Lots of people feel that way. But don't worry, BMO's got advice to spare with any investment guidance and support you need.
I need some.
And you'll get it with personalized investing recommendations to help you feel confident in your decisions.
I'm curious. Do you roll as good as you help?
Bowling mode.
It's yes, by the way.
And you're very welcome back, everybody, to the Wickwire pitch in Halifax, Nova Scotia, for the kickoff of this consolation final between the Nipissing Lakers and the Trinity Western Spartans. And in a couple moments, we will take a look at the opening starting lineups, the starting 11 for both of these teams. As you see now for the Trinity Western Spartans, Yasmin Pahal in goal, Peyton Isaac, Danny Cooper, Sarah Basil, and Maddie Melanchuk at the back for the Spartans. And that's followed by Manchester Sidhu, Tilly James, Emily Watchman, Erin Stewart, Luciana Andrews, and Charity Field to round out the starting 11 for the Spartans. And now We will take a look at the starting 11 for the Nipissing Lakers. Taking the field in their dark jerseys. They are the home team today. So Emily Tierney, Taylor Shell, Bella Nolte will draw back in. Aaliyah Pyers and Anika Nolte as well will start for the Nipissing Lakers. And then Cassidy Brooks, Jessica Emerton, Alicia McMurrin, Alana Delmonica, Riley Trakoff, and Hayden Hanley will start between the pipes this afternoon for the Nipissing Lakers. As we are all set here for the opening kickoff in this consolation final. It'll be Brooks, the captain for the Lakers, in their dark jerseys. They'll occupy the left side of the pitch now. They'll run from the left-hand side to the right-hand side of your screen. And the Trinity Western Spartans in white will run from the right to the left, fully against the wind, as you can see now, leaves blowing up and down the pitch. And we are underway here in this consolation final. Quickly played up the pitch by the Lakers. And now taken down by McMurrin. Swung to the near side for Trakoff. Trakoff watched by Sidhu. Sidhu, Trakoff now forced back, and she'll play to Pyers. Pires. And in the middle, it's turned over and will go all the way back to Hayden Hanley. Hayden Hanley will bring that back into the box. So notably for the Nipissing Lakers, Bella Nolte and Annika Nolte will draw back into the lineup. Annika Nolte was scratched in the last game against Dalhousie, as during the penalty kicks versus CBU in the quarterfinal, she was awarded a red card. Still not too much clarity as to why, but that's why she wasn't available for the last game. Now both sisters available to play in today's game. So now loose on the far side. There's James. And she'll play that out. Battling for the ball on the far side is Andrews. And Andrews gains a couple yards for the Spartans. It'll go out for a Spartans throw-in. To take it is Basil. Basil, who was always in the thick of things for the Spartans, but that ball's turned over. Now Brooks. Brooks up the far side of the pitch for Emerton. Emerton crossed to the top of the 18-yard box, and that will only go as far as Isaac. And now Basil. Pires knocks that back forward for the Lakers. James plays it to Basil. Basil neatly away from Emerton. And now up the far side of the pitch, trying to play a long ball there. Charity Field, trying to get away from Pires. The flag stayed down. Field in front, Sidhu off the upright, and it bounces right back to the middle of the box, where it's finally cleared away by Pullman. An early rush for the Nipissing Lakers. We'll take a look at it here. Up the far side of the pitch, Field chasing after the ball. Pires, in hot pursuit of her, and then Sidhu, who had 2 goals in the game against the Vikes yesterday, found the post. And now here's Andrews. Andrews down low. And that will go out for a goal kick for Hayden Hanley. Just over 3 minutes gone in the game here this afternoon at the Wickwire Field in Halifax. No score between the Trinity Western Spartans and the Nipissing Lakers, but for an excellent chance for Manchester Sidhu early in the game. That's played up, cut down by Isaac. McMurrin. And now up the field from Shell. Shell has it back in the midfield, playing a through ball there, looking for Brooks. And you can see the pace on that ball. Shell, it was a good feed, but going downwind, I'm sure that's going to be a huge factor in the game. So anybody occupying the right-hand net, the net that is now guarded by Pahal, should definitely be under greater threat. As you see that goal kick for Pahal, she usually can clear the center line, and it got caught up in the wind. Now Charity Field back from Sidhu, trying to feed it into the middle. That's sent out. Isaac battling there with Field, and Field hits the deck. Out for a throw-in for the Spartans. To take it is Watchman. Everybody, oh, pardon me, it's a free kick. That's been called. And now a great opportunity for the Spartans to cross it into the box, to the far post. A couple bodies rising up. It falls here for Annika Nolte. That's blocked in the middle of the 18-yard box. Emerton now up the near side of the pitch, coming up to close the angle. Is Basil. We'll take a look at the free kick from Watchman. Watchman, a great distributor. He's able to play a neat ball right to the middle of the box, but nobody there. James had an opportunity, but she wasn't able to connect with the ball. Now hustling over to the far side is Isaac for the Lakers. She gets Andrews to bite. And that pass is cut off in the midfield. Field definitely in an offside position. And the flag is raised. Isaac will get us back underway. Back underway from Isaac. And that's a big pop. That fells Brooks. And now a free kick in a threatening position for the Nipissing Lakers. Pahal will set her wall. It should be a 4-player wall for the Spartans. As lining up over the ball for the Lakers is the captain, Cassidy Brooks. And remember, going with the wind, so I wouldn't be too surprised if she tries to go for goal right off the hop. And it looks like they're going to try to get the ball rolling, or no. And now it's Brooks right on goal. And Pahal comes across and makes a relatively easy save for her. Not a bad hit from Brooks. There was a bit of deception there, helped along by Annika Nolte. And a good save from Pahal. Excellent for a goalkeeper, especially early in the game, to get a touch on the ball, to feel it, and to be active in the game. Now the Spartans up through the midfield. And that's a through ball again. Looking to the far side, Andrews trying to catch up to it. And Delamonica's there first, and she sends it out to touch. The two top teams in Canadian football descend on Richardson Stadium in Kingston, Ontario on Saturday, November 23rd for the 2024 Vanier Cup Championship game. Tickets are selling fast, so scan the QR code on your screen or visit usportstickets.ca to guarantee your seat for the biggest university football game of the year. The 2024 Vanier Cup on November 23rd in Kingston. Chase the glory. We're back underway here with a Hayden Hanley goal kick. 8 minutes gone in the game. No score between the Spartans and the Lakers. That's headed down in the midfield by Tierney. Over to the far side. We'll go out. Spartans throw in. Trying to bring the ball down is Annika Nolte. But that pass will evade the touchline and out for a throw in for the Lakers. Isaac turning back. Good pressure from Charity Field. Will be another throw in here for the Lakers as Delamonica will come over to take it. Now jumping up into the play is Emerton, but now Field has it to the top of the 18. Stepping up is Perez, and she clears it as far as center. Sent back in by Bella Nolte. Another throw-in coming up for the Spartans. Basil to take it in the 10th minute of play here at Wickwire Field. Annika Nolte battling against Isaac. And a free kick is awarded to the Spartans, and Sidhu will come over to take it. Mancha Sidhu, an excellent ball striker, but from this angle and against the wind, she'll definitely look to send the cross in to see if either one of James or Field, the two taller players on the pitch for the Spartans, can try to get ahead to it. Sidhu into the 18-yard box, flicked along. Perez, another chance to clear it, still alive in the 18-yard box. Field will come over to the near side. The attack still alive, and there was James. McMurrin for the Lakers, taken down. And that will find the touchline. As we take a look at that last sequence there. A bit of traffic in the 18-yard box. Some nervous moments at the back for Hayden Hanley. Now here is Watchman. Here is now Charity Field. And fed through, and in a certain offside position is Nolte, Annika Nolte, so we'll get another whistle. Perez will get us back underway for the Lakers. Sidhu, and just Sidhu. Now Perez again through the midfield, and a nifty pass to pick out Brooks. Now on the far side is Delamonica, watched by Basil. Delamonica on the far side, and a great challenge there by Basil. But it will go out for a goal kick. Not sure if Basil ended up getting the last touch on the ball or not. Goal kick for Yasmin Pahal as we see the ball refusing to stay stuck to the turf. As the sun starts to come out, we'll see how long it lasts for. We've had some up and down weather here at Wickwire Field just in the last hour or so. And now Field feeding that through for Sidhu. The flag stays down. Mancha, Sidhu around Hanley, who got a touch. Played wide, Sidhu, and that's cleared away by Perez. And now out to touch. Great work from Hayden Hanley at the back as Sidhu was free on the breakaway. And we stay 0-0 as we'll take a look at it here. Field, Sidhu just onside. Took a touch, and maybe that third one and a fourth one. And wow. That's excellent goalkeeping. The right hand of Hayden Hanley keeping that chance at bay. And we are still knotted at 0. So Hanley will get us back underway here in Halifax. Knocked forward. Battling for the ball is Erin Stewart. Andrews has that ball knocked away from her. There's James. And unable to save that ball from going out to touch is Basil. It'll be a Lakers throw-in. Oh, and quite unhappy with that is Taylor Shell. Not quite sure why she wasn't allowed to take the throw-in. Della Monica into a sea of bodies. As a couple hit the deck. Shell on the ground after the fact. Shell not very happy right now with how she perceives the game to be being managed by the referee. And it's a free kick here for the Lakers. Standing over the ball is Brooks. Cassidy Brooks, Annika Nolte, and Shell. Shown a lot of frustration early on in this game. With the wind, Pahal will have to be careful with this one if it comes towards her. It's Brooks, a zippy ball in, and it falls here for Emerton and cleared away. Excellent work by Watchman to pressure. And all that results is a goal kick for Pahal, who takes it quickly. We'll take a look at it here as Brooks, a nice left-footed delivery. James misplayed the clearance, and there was Watchman able to clear the danger. And now up the far side of the pitch, storm the Spartans, and a through ball there for Field, and there was Perez able to shield the ball for her goalkeeper Hayden Hanley to come out and claim it. 17th minute here in Halifax. Hayden Hanley, a punt that gets really caught up in the wind here. Usually she's able to clear the halfway line, and that's a big challenge. Call on Isaac. We'll see it here as nobody really wanted to head that, and then Isaac came across and tucked down McMurrin. Long ball now to the far side. Della Monica over to the far side to take the throw in. Nice touch by Nolte. Field can't hustle up, and Isaac plays it up. Now in the middle. That ball did hit the official. And so we'll get a stoppage there as the ball did hit the referee in the middle. So we'll have a drop ball. Annika Nolte. And it will be to the advantage of the Lakers. Many people too happy with that decision. And here's Trakoff. Trakoff. And now it finds Pahal. It'll be a goal kick for her. Now, here's McMurrin. Now to Trakoff. Trakoff cutting that back to McMurrin. McMurrin, a bit of room to work with here as he cuts it wide. Shell. And punched out by Pahal. And that'll go for another corner. It'll be a corner kick as we take a look at how that happened. Head through by McMurrin. There was Taylor Shell. Now a corner kick taken by Annika Nolte into a sea of bodies, and that's cleared beyond the goal line and will result in a goal kick. We'll take a look at that corner kick. And now Manchester City trying to get loose, but a bit of a heavy touch here as Perez clears it just as far as McMurrin. Sidhu again trying to feed Charity Field, and Perez knocks it out to touch. And that is an offside whistle. Another offside here against the Lakers. In the 20th minute. 3 offsides already. And now the Lakers forward into the bright sunlight as the sun starts to set here over Wickwire Field in Halifax. You have to wonder if that sunlight into the eyes of the players will cause any advantage or disadvantage. Now up on the far side of the pitch. Battling for the ball is Tierney, and she wins it back, but only as far as Stewart. Cooper. A long ball, and that will be another offside. And we think back to the last match that Dalhousie played. In Dalhousie's game against the Lakers, Dalhousie called for, I think, 14 offsides in that match. The Spartans don't want to even get close to that number here, but they're already up to, I believe, 4. Just inside the 21st minute right now. Field zipping that over the top, and chasing after it is Andrews, and Della Monica sends it out to touch. So the road to the Vanier Cup continues on Saturday, November 16th, when the Atlantic University Sports Champions square off against the Ontario University Athletics Yates Cup champions in the 2024 UTEC Bowl. Catch all of the action exclusively on CBC Gem beginning at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. The road to the Vanier Cup and new sports on CBC, where champions are made. Here, as we hit the 23rd minute of play, no score, the Spartans and the Lakers in this consolation final. Back underway, Tierney plays it up the far side of the pitch. Shell now for McMurrin. And through again is Sidhu, Manchester Sidhu up there with Charity Field. And again, Perez comes back to clear the danger, saves the corner, sends it out to touch for a throw-in. Now Watchman. Emily Watchman off the throw-in. Now turning with it is the captain of the Lakers, Brooks, sending that. And that is definitely offside. This time against the Lakers. Emerton a couple feet ahead of the play. So this game lacking a bit of precision. And you can't really blame the players. That's not where they wanted to be at this point in the championship. Well out of gold contention or contention for any medal in this tournament. But it's important for them to try to leave as best of a mark they can on this tournament and finish in a winning way. Now turning with the ball for the Lakers. Off the far side is Della Monica. Here's Annika Nolte. Here's Trekoff. And that will bounce off of her and out to touch. And the throw-in coming up here for the Spartans. Watchman to take it. Watchman and Perez can't clear that as far as you wanted to. A nice move there from McMurrin to send it up, cut down by Watchman. Stepping up again is McMurrin. She'll play it along the touchline. A nice pass for Brooks as into the box goes Emerton, coming out to claim the ball is Pahal. And we'll take a look at that last sequence of play. A lovely ball from McMurrin. And then Brooks. Good centering pass. Excellent defense from Tilly James. And Pahal there to scoop the ball up. Manchester now on the near side for the Spartans. Trying to get a through ball for Charity Field. The flag stays down. Field gathers it up on the near side. Field watched by Perez. Field into the 18-yard box. Flicked across, and just missing that chance was Andrews as Hayden Hanley came out to try to punch it away, and both players missed the ball. We'll take a look at it here. Excellent work by Charity Field to get away from Perez. A lovely cross, as you see Hanley whiffing on that clearance attempt, as did Andrews in her attempt to score. And here's Shell. Della Monica up the far side of the pitch. Taken back by Andrews. Hendricks now. Hendricks pickpocketed by Shell. Shell playing that long ball to the far side for Emerton. And out to touch by Tilly James. And just a reminder, everybody, that the bronze medal game will be coming up tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. The Cape Breton University Capers taking on the Ottawa GGs in bronze medal action. Back underway on the far side of the pitch. And Shell called on another foul. Showing a bit of sportsmanship there after the fact as Basil is down. And a bit of discomfort. There's nothing forgiving about playing on turf. If you fall hard. There's pros and cons to playing on grass, but at this point in the year, I feel like the ground might be just as solid if you were playing on fresh grass than here on artificial turf. Nonetheless, Basil back up to her feet. And Tilly James will get us back underway. James. A long ball. As Pullman. So we play on here. I thought the referee was going to be playing the advantage, and now ushering Shell to take a couple steps back. So the free kick awarded to the Spartans. Taken by Stewart, but Basil can't control it, and it goes out to touch. Della Monica will get us back underway on the far side of the field. Long throw in from Della Monica, but there was Andrews to head that along and now sifted through, and coming out to claim it is Hayden Hanley. Hanley sends that long ball, headed up. Now back in the midfield. Isaac. And cleared away. Up the far side of the pitch, trying to pick out Emerton was Perez. And with the wind, those balls are going to have to be weighted so perfectly to take the wind into account. Because if not, there's not a lot of people who will be able to catch up to them if they're hit with any sort of pace with the wind gusting as it is right now. James, another free kick to the Spartans. Tilly James The long floating ball into the box, and it's cleared away by Trakoff. Pullman has to do some work to get it out. Basil can't bring it down, sends it right back in. Annika Nolte watching, and now Charity Field has it back. Field watched by Tierney, and that ball will go out to touch. Now Basil. Hendricks tries to bring that down. Della Monica. And a big challenge there as Hendricks hits the deck. Played back into the 18-yard box. Charity Field trying to spin and shoot. Feeding that to the near side for Sidhu. And that will go out and will result in a goal kick as we hit 30 minutes here in this consolation final. Trinity Western and Nipissing. And we'll get a substitution here for the Spartans. Coming into the game will be number 3, Leanna Holes. And leaving the game will be number 6, Kylie Hendricks. As you see the ball refusing to settle down as Hanley restarts proceedings here in Halifax. Excellent steal. And now to the near side. It's played for Watchman. Watchman trying to sift that through. And trying to find Peyton Isaac. That ball is another offside call against the Spartans. I believe now up to 5 offsides in the game. So Perez will get us back underway. Brooks battling hard there against Watchman. Back to Trakoff now. Back to Brooks, trapped along the near sideline. Goes past Sidhu, and Sidhu gets it right back. But now it's controlled by Perez, and she'll reset to the far side in Tierney. The far flank. Excellent moves there by Emerton towards goal. Can't get a shot away. Emerton now to the near side for Trakoff. Trakoff crossed into the far post and headed away by Tilly James. It's still loose though as it bounces around, and Holes able to clear it away for now. It is Charity Field. Up the near side flank from Watchman. Sidhu couldn't get loose. And Pullman takes a big pop there from Peyton Isaac. As we take a look at that last chance here for the Nipissing Lakers. Excellent work by Tilly James again. So back underway. Trakoff across. Basil on the far flank. We'll send that out to touch. So, ladies and gentlemen, the road to the Vanier Cup continues on Saturday, November 16th, when the RSCQ Dunsmore Cup champions come to the province of Saskatchewan to take on the Canada Hardy Cup champions in the 2024 Mitchell Bowl. Catch all of the action exclusively on CBC Gem, beginning at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. The road to the Vanier Cup on New Sports and CBC, where champions are made. Now that's crossed into the box, and that will go beyond the goal line, as those crosses with the wind blowing from the left to the right are going to have to be calibrated a little bit more to account for the wind, as you see that corner flag flapping like crazy. Pahal headed forward, and Shell once again will be called on the foul. That's got to be her 3rd or 4th of the games already. Basil up to Charity Field, working there against Tierney. Field cuts back, and now in for Andrews. A great save there by Hayden Hanley as she parried that right back into the middle, so the rebound comes loose. Charity Field again will look to cross it in. And that nicks off of a player in blue and will go out for another corner kick. Excellent work by Charity Field there. Della Monica back defending. And take a look at this great save by Hayden Hanley, keeping it a scoreless game. So a corner kick coming up here for the Spartans. It'll be Sidhu on her left foot. She'll swing it in towards goal. And rising up to get it, Tilly James there. And oh, how did that not go in? As Peyton Isaac was there, as was Charity Field. We'll take a look at it here on the replay as the ball is with Hayden Hanley. An excellent delivery from Mancha Sidhu. Rising up was Isaac. Tilly James there, just couldn't connect on it. Field there too. And it stays scoreless here in Halifax. Holes trying to gain control. Excellent move on the far side by McMurrin. Tierney couldn't get first contact, but now plays it up the line. Basil. And that heads out for a throw-in. And we'll get another substitution here. So the Spartans will make a change. So coming into the game will be number 28, Destiny Omari. Our first look at her in the lineup for the Spartans. And it looks like she will play up front on the left wing. It's played through, and now looking to send Charity Field on the breakaway. Holes was rushing in after that. And that rolls to Hayden Hanley. Isaac couldn't bring the ball down, and it's flicked over the top now by Emerton. Off the head of Cooper. And Tilly James unable to save that from going out for the corner. Not much of a hustle from James. And it will be a corner kick here for the Lakers. In the dangerous end of the field with the wind blowing from the left to the right. Up to take the kick is Emily Tierney. Emily Tierney to look to open the scoring here in Halifax. To the top of the 18-yard box. It falls for Trakoff, and then that shot coming in from Annika Nolte is a relatively routine save for Pahal. So we'll take a look at that missed volley by Trakoff, but it came well for Nolte. And then right into the hands of Pahal. The Spartans trying to go forward again. It's picked off by McMurrin in the middle of the pitch. A nice move there to get away from Stewart. And that will tick off and go out to touch. It'll be a Lakers throw. Della Monica. 38th minute of the game. Still scoreless here at Wickwire Field. Emerton heads that along, and Shell will catch up to it. It stays in play, or no, it did go out, so it will result in a goal kick for Pahal. Yasmin Pahal. We'll see if the ball will settle down for her. Pahal into the wind. And now up to Charity Field. Tierney sends the ball out to touch. It'll be a throw-in taken by Basil. Basil. Peyton Isaac now. Into the middle, taken by Mancha Sidhu. And she didn't connect as well as she wanted to on that through ball. And Tierney now up through the middle again for the Lakers. And here is the substitute, Omari. Bright yellow cleats here on the near side. And now Pahal over to the far side. And it's picked off there. Excellent work by Della Monica, but she couldn't advance it for Emerton. It'll be a throw in here for the Trinity Western Spartans. Basel again to take it. Out to touch again, but this time it'll be a throw in for the Lakers. Della Monica. Long throw in, looking for Brooks. Disrupted by Peyton Isaac. And out to touch again. Back underway. Oh, big collision there. As we will get a whistle as Isaac hits the deck. I believe a collision there with Pullman. So here's Tilly James. She'll get us back underway. Just around 5 minutes to go until the halftime whistle. There shouldn't be too much added time left in this game as we stand now. James up the far side, disrupted by Pullman, and now flicked over the top, headed back by Tilly James. Shell over the top again, and this time it'll find Emerton. Emerton cutting back away from Basel. Emerton away from Peyton Isaac. Now gaining some room. You'll leave it for Pullman. Pullman gets away there from Isaac, and that will be a foul called against Peyton Isaac, and a free kick coming up here for Nipissing. So Tierney as well as Brooks. And it looks like it will be Brooks again to take this free kick for Nipissing. And she'll go to the far side. And now swung into the box. Skips once before Pahal claims the ball. That ball, I believe, sent in by Shell. Sidhu. Shell's on the ball now for the Lakers. Some tight passing here as the Spartans are applying some high pressure. Now Annika Nolte through the middle. Brooks trying to get free. And now it'll find McMurrin. McMurrin, the referee, escapes the path of the ball. Resets to Perez. Pullman tries to catch up to the ball. Now Holes. Back to Omari. And through the middle, Stewart. And another big collision at center as this time Isaac hits the deck. And the opposite number 2, Emily Tierney, is the guilty party. But it'll be a yellow card against Peyton Isaac. And the free kick, pardon me, will be awarded to the Nipissing Lakers. Those deuces were wild on that play. In the 44th minute of play, the Lakers with another free kick. Tierney. Long ball into the box, taken down by Shell and then cleared away by Watchman. Isaac, rather. Now up the far side of the pitch. It's cut off by Basel, who's steaming down the far side. Now Sidhu. Sidhu tries to feed it through and gets dispossessed on the far side by Tierney. Now back to Emerton. Emerton trying to pick out Brooks. And yes, in an offside position was the captain for the Lakers, Cassidy Brooks. So James will restart proceedings back to Basel. And now James again, watched by Emerton. And that long ball is just conceding possession. Henley. Now Tierney. Tierney surveying her options, plays it long, and that's easily read by Watchman, who has Omari with her, but Trakoff comes back to support. Through the middle, knocked down by Watchman yet again, flicked on by Charity Field, trying to spring Holes on the near side. Holes as Perez gets back, and I believe it will be a corner kick as it did deflect off of Perez at the last moment. As we're about 10 seconds away from the 45-minute mark. We'll see how much stoppage time we have left. This should be one of the last kicks of the half. As we hit now the 45th minute, it'll be Watchman to deliver the corner low to the near side. It skips around, it's loose for a moment, and Omari tried to have a whack for it. And it's cleared to the far side again. And a big challenge on the far side by Tilly James. Excellent defending at the back from the Lakers, as they all just seem to collapse back towards the goal, and Pullman was able to clear it to the far side. Danger not evaded yet as Field now. Here's Sidhu into the box looking for Omari. And that rolls to Hanley. Hanley, a long ball flicked up by Holes and now intercepted by Watchman. Isaac now over to the right side for Basil. Here is Tierney. Tierney up the far side. That's intercepted by James. And that'll do it for the first 45 minutes of play. The Trinity Western Spartans, no score. And the Nipissing Lakers, no score. Our U Sports halftime show features the Pepsi U Sports Champion Spotlight and the first half stats and highlights when we return to Halifax. At the end of the half, it's no score between the Spartans and the Lakers. You're watching U Sports on CBC.
All the goals.
That is a worldie!
All the drama.
That is absolute chaos!
It all leads to this.
Are you kidding me?
The Canadian Premier League Final, Saturday at 3 Eastern.
How are your investments doing?
That was on purpose. You know that topic always throws me off.
Lots of people feel that way. But don't worry, BMO's got advice to spare with any investment guidance and support you need.
I need some.
And you'll get it with personalized investing recommendations to help you feel confident in your decisions.
I'm curious. Do you roll as good as you help?
Bowling mode.
It's yes, by the way.
Hey U Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
And you're very welcome back, everybody, to the Wickwire Field in Halifax, Nova Scotia, where after 45 minutes of play, it is the Spartans and the Lakers locked at a 0-0 draw. So earlier this fall, U Sports and PepsiCo Foods Canada announced an innovative partnership marking a significant step towards supporting the career development of student athletes and positively impacting the future of Canadian university sport. They're proud to bring you the PepsiCo Foods Canada U Sports Champion Spotlight. Today, Sarah Syed is joined by PepsiCo Foods Canada's Katie DeVoe, a former Brock University student athlete, to discuss Katie's journey through university sport and the partnership.
I'm with Katie DeVoe from PepsiCo Foods Canada, who is also a former Brock Badgers figure skater. Katie, can you tell us a little bit about what it was like to be a student athlete and a figure skater at Brock?
I competed for Brock from 2014 to 2018 on the figure skating team. I had a ton of fun. I met a ton of like-minded individuals where we were able to share our passion for figure skating. While also pursuing our academics. In grade 12, I had a decision to make whether to continue pursue competitive figure skating or go off to school. And I made the hard decision to go off to school, but luckily there's a skating team. And all the individuals on the team, they were able to push me, coach me. I'm friends with a lot of them today. I travel with them and stay connected, which is awesome. So it truly impacted my university experience in such a positive way, and I wouldn't have done it any different.
How has the figure skating and just competing as an athlete kind of helped you to get to where you are right now?
I know at the end of the day, I wouldn't be where I am today without all of my athletic experience. You learn how to be resilient. That's a really big lesson that I learned, and who you can rely on for support as well. As I graduated, I would say the skating piece stuck with me for about 2 years, just from more of like a emotional and personal standpoint. It has come up in every interview that I've done. It has come up from my colleagues and all of that. So I would say it's taken about 2 years to kind of push through that identity shift that would occur. I used to be an athlete. I can appreciate and honor all of the things that it has given me and where it got me to where I am today, because I know I wouldn't be sitting here if it wasn't for those 10 years of skating. I'm really looking forward to how we can improve the experience, improve the transition to post-graduation life, and just support those athletes in the next 3 years. And I'm so happy to be doing it in my day-to-day. I'm so happy to be doing it in my current role and with PepsiCo Foods Canada. Connecting with athletes is something that I love to do. And now that I can incorporate that and bring that into my day-to-day at work is amazing. And it truly just makes me smile. It makes my heart full from like that emotional side, and knowing that I can help and impact others' athletic journeys and career journeys and help them with that transition through some of the activations that we're going to be doing with this partnership. So I really look forward to seeing where we can take that.
Thank you so much, Katie, for taking the time to sit with us and share your experiences. U Sports is really looking forward to our ongoing partnership with PepsiCo Foods Canada over the next 3 years.
Thank you for having me.
Where exceptional student athletes are born, where records are broken, where great plays are made, where school colors ignite passion, where champions prevail, where tradition is celebrated, Ontario University Athletics.
Feel every hit, point, and celebration as if you're standing right on the sideline. Our passionate team unlocks a world of possibilities with digital broadcasting made simple, bringing heart-pounding action directly to millions of fans. Proudly Canadian, ISI Live, be there.
La dépendance à la nicotine se manifeste sournoisement. Méfie-toi.
And you're very welcome back, everybody, to the Wickwire pitch in Halifax, Nova Scotia, where after 45 minutes of play, it's the Nipissing Linkers and the Trinity Western Spartans knotted in a 0-0 draw. Every year, U Sports celebrates its best student athletes, honoring major accomplishments in each sport. Here are the nominees and the winner of the 2024 U Sports Rookie of the Year Award.
The nominees for U Sports Women's Soccer Rookie of the Year Award are, en nomination pour le prix de la recrue de l'année 2024 en soccer féminin, du sport universitaire de l'Atlantique, from the AUS, Ivana Eube, Université du Nouveau-Brunswick, University of New Brunswick. Du réseau du sport étudiant du Québec, from the RCQ, Blessing Mayi Kiff, Université de Montréal, University of Montreal. Des sports universitaires de l'Ontario, from the OUA, Hannah Neville, Université Nipissing University. Et de l'Association Ouest Canadienne, from Canada West, Olivia Gomez, Université de la Colombie-Britannique, University of British Columbia. La lauréate du prix de la recrue de l'année en soccer féminin U-Sport est, the winner of the U Sports Women's Soccer Rookie of the Year is, Blessing Mayi Kiff, Université de Montréal, University of Montreal.
Nicotine addiction sneaks up on you. Beware.
Delaney, Northwest Territories, the birthplace of hockey. Here, you'll find a community full of history and tradition. A community that Quaker surprised by transforming their arena kitchen into a Quaker breakfast bar. Stocked with our Canadian whole grain oats, it's now a place to gather, to eat, and to celebrate. We're proud to feed the passion for hockey in the place where it all started. Because we believe no matter where you're from, you've got this.
All the goals.
That is a worldie!
All the drama.
That is absolute chaos!
It all leads to this.
Are you kidding me?
The Canadian Premier League Final, Saturday at 3 Eastern.
How are your investments doing?
That was on purpose. You know that topic always throws me off.
Lots of people feel that way. But don't worry, BMO's got advice to spare with any investment guidance and support you need.
I need some.
And you'll get it with personalized investing recommendations to help you feel confident in your decisions.
I'm curious. Do you roll as good as you help?
Bowling mode.
It's yes, by the way.
U Sports on CBC, presented by les Championnats U Sport à Radio-Canada, une présentation du gouvernement du Canada, the Government of Canada, Nike, Fox 40, Barabird Medical Supplies, Les Bag Baron Rings, et par BMO, and by BMO.
And you're very welcome back, everybody, to the Wickwire pitch in Halifax, Nova Scotia, where after 45 minutes of play, it's the Trinity Western Spartans and the Nipissing Lakers tied at 0. So we take a look at the stats after half. 6 shot attempts for each side apiece. 4 shots on goal for the Lakers, 3 for the Spartans, 2 corners apiece, and both teams committing 6 fouls each. And we'll take a look at some of the highlights from that first half. There was Charity Field. It's been a great battle between Field and Perez. And in the first few minutes of the game, Sidhu off the goalpost. And stayed 0-0 after that. And there was a good stop by Pahal. Not too much of a tester, but good to feel the ball early in the game. And this was a point in the game where there was sun shining on the pitch, and Sidhu on the breakaway, and a huge hand by Hayden Hanley was able to deflect that ball away from Manchester Sidhu. And here was Shell, and forcing a pretty sharp save on her short side from Pahal. Another battle, this time on the near side of the pitch between Field and Perez, and somehow Hayden Hanley and Andrews both missed the ball and it stayed out of the net. And then as this corner was crossed in by Sidhu, somehow nobody was able to get good solid contact on it, and it wound up in the hands of the goalkeeper Hanley. So that's where we stand after 45 minutes of play here at Wickwire, as I'm sure this game will conclude under the lights. The sun starts to dip below the horizon. We take a look at the huddle of the Nipissing Lakers. It was a tight game between the Lakers. All of their games have been tight versus the Capers in the quarterfinal. It was a 2-2 game through the full 90 minutes and the overtime. They lost 4-2 on PKs. And now we take a look here at the road to the final. And remember that the bronze medal game will be coming up. The GGs and the Cape Breton University Capers, as UBC and Laval will vie for gold tomorrow afternoon. The Capers and the Ottawa GGs will look to secure a medal at the tournament. Not the medal that they came in searching for initially, but a medal nonetheless. As the teams retake the field, we'll get substitutes to you as soon as they become apparent to us. So it's the Trinity Western Spartans in white, running from the left to the right of your screen, and the Nipissing Lakers in dark blue, running from the right to the left. As we see on the near side, holes. And in the middle of the pitch is Isaac. And bouncing on top of the Dow logo is Charity Field, ready to kick us off here for the next 45 minutes of play. And a set play right off the hop, trying to spring holes. And Della Monica knocks it down. Here's Shell. Shell under a bit of heavy pressure. Given away, though. And that shot coming in forces a big save from Hanley. It's not cleared, though, and now it does, as Omari right off of the opening kickoff. And pardon me, it is Madison Healy in net for the Nipissing Lakers. So the Lakers switch up their goaltenders, as there was Omari forcing a A big save out of Healy. Welcome to the game, Madison Healy. A sharp save right off the hop, and now they'll have to defend a corner from the Spartans, and that one goes beyond the goal line. We'll do it all over again, though. A fast and furious start to this second half as the Trinity Western Spartans are applying really solid pressure on the Nipissing Lakers. And now another substitute. That's sent in by number 32, Lucy Haig. Now up the far side of the pitch. Omari couldn't knock it down. And the Spartans will look forward towards goal again. It's Watchman for Omari. Back to Watchman, has Stewart. She plays to the midfield, and that's taken away by Perez. Now Shell. Swung to the near side. That's a long pass, but Emerton catches up to it, and Basil gets in great body positioning in front of her. James now through the midfield away from Stewart, and Perez now a chance to counterattack for the Lakers. In for Emerton. Basil gets back to defend. Emerton still on the ball, but a bit of a heavy touch, and it's taken away by Peyton Isaac. Now Stewart. Over to Watchman. Surveyed by Brooks. And that goes past everybody. And it's back with the back four for the Lakers. Now played up through the middle. Omari again, the flag is down. And good defense there from Tierney. Now caught up in the middle of the pitch. The Lakers control. And once again, given away from the substitute, Emma Franson. Another substitute here for the Lakers. So a lot of new bodies on the pitch. And to the far side, a substitute. Oh no, Riley Trakoff, but now wearing a white headband on the far side. And Trakoff is bumped off the ball. And coming up is Isaac. Swung to the middle for Haig. And cleared away. Now Basil. Now Stewart. Stewart into Isaac. Trying to get away from Perez. And down low, that's too far for Holes. We'll take a look here at that great battle along the touchline. Trakoff and Isaac. Isaac, great wheels there, great speed. And getting back to defend was Emma Franson. And watching that out is Trakoff. CBC is your home for exclusive coverage of the Vanier Cup playoffs. Catch the 2024 UTEC and Mitchell Bulls Saturday, November 16th, and the 2024 Vanier Cup Championship game from Richardson Stadium in Kingston on November 23rd. The kickoff is at 1 p.m. on CBC Television, CBC Gem, and CBCSports.ca. U Sports on CBC, where champions are made. And now up the near side of the pitch. Here come the Lakers, fed through by Emerton, looking to connect with Brooks. And Cooper resets with Pahal. Perez holding a much higher line as she's moved up into the midfield as Franson has slotted back on defense. Perez trying to win the ball away on the far side of the pitch. Isaac, and that rolls away from her. Trakoff. And now it'll be Omari. Leaves that for Watchman. Takes that throw in quickly. Battling for the ball is the substitute, Lucy Haig. And it'll be a foul called against the Nipissing Lakers. As we take a look here at the new substitute, Lucy Haig, number 32 in white. And it'll be a free kick here for the Spartans with the win now. Swung and headed up high in the air. Franson trying to bring it down, and it's knocked back to the middle. Cooper back with it, and now brings it to Tilly James. James trying to feed the ball through for Charity Field, but it is offside. Addison Healy coming out to claim it. Tierney will get us back underway. And a battle for the loose ball. Annika Nolte up the far side of the pitch, trying to pick out Brooks. Cooper tries to shield it out. It stays in, though, along the touchline. Play to the whistle. Cooper, and that's intercepted by Nolte. And goes out to touch. So a throw in now. And Trakoff will take it quickly. And that skips past Brooks. And will go out for a goal kick for Pahal. Now through the middle. Here come the Spartans trying to exit their own half. That long ball is taken down by Della Monica. She's watched by Holes off the back of the legs of Shell. Watched by her opposite number, Holes. And it's turned over here. The Spartans back the other way. Peyton Isaac. Isaac surveying the scene. Leaves it back for Stewart. And it's brought down by Pullman. Oh, that's a big challenge there as Emerton collided with James, who had her hands in the air and gets back up to her feet. That looked like a bit of a knock into her chin. Take a look at what happened here. Just a bit of contact as both players were going for the ball. But James winds up on the deck. So back underway here in the 54th minute of play. The Lakers and Trakoff back up the far sideline. That skips into the 18-yard box. Excellent work by Cooper to stop on a dime. And moves the ball up to Omari. Back for Watchman. And back up through the middle, looking for Stewart. Couldn't pick out Omari. And now the Lakers back the other way. Fed through Emerton. And Pahal was right there. I think the wind caught up that throw from Pahal. And the Lakers right back in on the attack. Nolte leaves that off for Emerton. She tried to feed across. Trying to gain control of the ball is McMurrin. That will go out to touch. So the road to the Vanier Cup continues on Saturday, November 16th, when the RSCQ Dunsmore Cup champions come to the province of Saskatchewan to take on the Canada West Hardy Cup champions in the 2024 Mitchell Bowl. Catch all of the action exclusively on CBC Gem beginning at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. The road to the Vanier Cup and New Sports on CBC, where champions are made. And the Lakers right back in on the attack. Della Monica battling against Holes. Della Monica, a couple of nice moves, but Holes staying right with her, forcing her back. Nowhere to go, as coming across again was Basil to knock it out. Della Monica, as we hit the 55th minute of play here in Halifax, 0-0 the score in this consolation final game. Shell swung to an open wing, but nobody there in a dark jersey to gather it up, and possession is conceded. And the Spartans will take the throw in deep inside their own half. So Watchman looking for options. That's intercepted Murray trying to battle to win the ball back. Now in the middle of the pitch, moved up. And will roll out to touch. Will go out for a corner kick. So the Lakers, a chance from the corner flag as Trakoff will take it. As we hit 56 minutes gone in this game, we see how windy it is down on the field. And how much of a factor will that continue to play in this game as the corner flag goes down too. So Tierney takes that. A floating ball knocked away by McMurrin accidentally. And now Omari. Back to Stewart. And that's cut down by Tierney. Turning with the ball is Field. Field playing pitch and catch there with Stewart. As the Spartans try to move up the pitch. Cut off there by Trakoff. As you see the trees gusting in the background. And sent over the top. Omari moves that back and looks for the return feed. Trakoff got in the way. Haig trying to advance it for Omari. Now McMurrin. See the wind just stop the ball dead in its tracks. And it will be Trakoff again. Takes the throw in. Watchman knocks it out to touch. Trakoff again to take the throw in for the Nipissing Lakers. They couldn't take the ball away. Now Perez occupying this midfield position now with the oncoming Emma Franson taking her spot in the back four. Trakoff nearly dispossessed, and now she is. Excellent work. And now here is Omari up the pitch, and coming back was Tierney, and Madison Healy saves the corner and will collect the ball. Chopped down by James, past Stewart, and now forward again. James. Nolte battling for the ball. Looked like she got a bit of contact there, but up the pitch come the Spartans. That looked like it was offside, and yes, the flag is raised. Another offside here in this game, here in the 59th minute of play in this consolation final, Trinity Western and Nipissing University. Take a look here at the corner flag as the wind has been a constant throughout the game. It hasn't benefited or caused any team any duress yet, at least nothing resulting in any goals against. Trying to feed that through was Trinity Western, but now it's back with Emerton. Emerton looking to go over the top, and that's a big challenge on the far side, I believe, as Brooks went down, but no indication from the referee. And then Haig just looked like she tripped on a quarter out there. Went down to the deck. Up to her feet now. Trakoff. Get the ball right back along the touchline. Swung to the near side in the middle of the pitch. And now Basil up to Omari. She's got the pace to catch up to this ball here on the near touchline. Omari working around Della Monica, who sends the ball out to touch. And it will be a corner kick for the Spartans. As now we see the shoelace of Madison Healy has come undone. So getting a teammate to do that up. It would take about 7 or 8 minutes to get Healy's gloves off and then back on again. So Haig will deliver this ball towards goal. into the middle of the box, and up comes Healy to claim it. As we'll just take a look here at the corner kick from the Spartans, a threatening position, and it was flicked on by Isaac. And excellent work by Madison Healy to come up and claim the ball. James under heavy pressure here, but she gets back and recovers. Emerson in hot pursuit of her. Now Basil up the near side, trying to find Field. Field there, working over Tierney. That's going to be a foul called against Charity Field. Here in the 62nd minute of this consolation final, Emily Tierney will get us back underway along the deck. And now it's Emma Franson. Franson surveys her options. Trakeoff now. Look to find the top of the 18. Now in the middle of the pitch. Here's Peyton Isaac. Isaac lifting that through. Omari now will catch up to it. The flag stays down. Crossed into the top of the 18-yard box. Out comes Healy. And it's cleared away by the defenders for Nipissing. Excellent work to come back and take that chance away. Now here's Trakeoff. Pressured by Haig. And that goes out. McMurrin. Just a reminder, everybody, that our first broadcast tomorrow will be at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. The bronze medal game between the Cape Breton University Keepers and the Ottawa Gee-Gees. So we have a substitution coming on here for the Spartans. Couldn't quite make out who that was, and now it will be Holland Steele. So Holland Steele coming on for Trinity Western. Now, here comes the delivery from Cooper. Gets cleared away. Nolte trying to bring it back for her side. Stewart to the far wing. And now Watchman. Charity Field now. Trying to get away from Perez. And Field will reset smartly to Basil. Now Omari. Omari through for Isaac. Isaac cutting back on her right, crosses that in, and there's Healy again. Madison Healy coming on in the second half as a substitute. And an excellent job so far as she keeps it a 0-0 game here in Halifax. An excellent pass by Omari. Isaac, what a move to get around Tierney there, and Madison Healy claims the ball along the deck. Now swung to the near side. That will evade everybody in the blue jersey, and coming back the other way are the Spartans. Fed through from Basil and looking to connect with Holland Steele. It is another offside call against the Spartans. We take a look at that rather threatening looking sky behind the field. But a very nice sightline as well as these teams battle it out here at the Wickwire Field. Brooks called, or rather Cooper called on the foul as Brooks is down along the deck. Brooks up to her feet, walking a little gingerly now. See if she's able to shake it off. So Trakeoff in the 66th minute of the game. We'll try to get us back underway here. Trakeoff with the delivery. It's knocked away by James. Now Field trying to feed that through for Omari. And Della Monica came back to close the angle. Healy A long ball for Della Monica, who does well to bring it down. James pressuring again. Nice move to get away from Della Monica. And now Omari crosses that in. And there was Tierney to knock it away. Excellent defensive work by Della Monica and Tierney. As the Spartans continue to press, Steele leaves it for James. James swung into the top of the 18-yard box. Looked like there could have been a handball called there against Isaac, but we play on here. Field. McMurrin watching. Here's Haig now. Haig gets felled, and that will be a foul called against McMurrin. There's a couple words to say to Haig after the fact. We'll take a look at it here. Or rather, that was Annika Nolte called on the foul. 66, nearly 67 minutes gone here in Halifax. This consolation final game under the lights at Wickwire Field. A three-player wall here for the Lakers. Haig standing over the ball. Look at that background behind Wickwire Field here. An excellent landscape as Haig sends that in. It's cleared away, but only as far as Field. Coming back to keep the attack alive was Watchman. Watchman, a bit of contact there. As down went Annika Nolte. Tierney. That's knocked forward from the Spartans back line, and now Field back the other way, trying to chip it over the top, now to the far side. Field goes down, but the play continues. Here's Haig. Haig. She's watched by Trakoff. Haig tried to cross that in. That got blocked by Trakoff, who is stung after the fact, and that second cross goes behind the goal. Like Trakoff, especially with how cold it is outside, you can imagine how painful that is to get that ball walloped right into your leg. Madison Healy. As it's headed forward here, a little bit of danger now for the Lakers as Fields on the ball. Here's Omari. Basil. And that goes off of Taylor Shell. He's been a little chippy in the game. Has had a bit of edge to her play today. Now Basil. And for Steele. Steele now still going, but the ball is knocked away from her. Watchman coming back in to keep the attack alive. That's a pass to an open wing that's knocked away by Della Monica. The ball back. LaMonica. Field now. Here's Basil. Surveying the scene. And so many Lakers converging on her. Didn't give her much time on the ball at all. And now Trakoff. Send it out to touch. No, another offside called there. Against the attacking Spartans. We'll have another substitute. And Haig will exit the game. And coming in for Trinity Western is number 33, Caitlin Cooper. So our second Cooper in this game. Cooper, number 23 for Trinity Western. We'll see where she slots in. Up to take the throw-in. 70 minutes gone in the game. No score. If we remain scoreless after the full 90, we will skip 30 minutes of overtime and go directly to a penalty shootout to decide it. Nolte. Touchdown by Watchman on the far side. There was Brooks. And that goes out to touch. Watchman. Trying to pick out Omari. Nolte now trying to sift that ball through. She was looking for Emerton, and out comes Pahal to play sweeper keeper and knocks it out to touch. The road to the Vanier Cup continues on Saturday, November 16th, when the Atlantic University Sports Champions square off against the Ontario University Athletics Yates Cup champions in the 2024 UTEC Bowl. Catch all of the action exclusively on CBC Gem beginning at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. The road to the Vanier Cup and new sports on CBC, where champions are made. So here in the 72nd minute of the game, still scoreless between the Trinity Western Spartans and the Nipissing Lakers. Under the lights here in Halifax. We'll see if this game is able to be concluded in regulation time or if penalty kicks are needed. Trakoff. Send the long ball in. Couldn't connect with her mark. Now swung over the top from Brooks. Catching up to it on the far side is Nolte. As you see the wind picking up here as the ball is crossed into the box. Shell is there. Now Charity Field playing defense for the Spartans. Plays it to the far side. Kept in by Trakoff. And that goes out to touch. As you can see, the flags and the trees and the leaves blowing all over the field. The wind has been a constant, but it has been coming in gusts as well. As you can see, the uniform here, the shirt on Watchman, just snapping around in the wind. As Watchman plays the long ball up, and that will evade the field of play. Mullen Steele couldn't quite track it down. So Cooper playing up higher with Steele. And it's Trakoff on the throw in here for the Lakers. Brooks back to McMurrin. A couple nice moves there along the touchline. She got that back to Annika Nolte. Nolte now Shell. Shell trying to chip that over the top, and it's been a game that has lacked precision, but you've got to think that the wind is playing a huge factor in that here. Nobody able to string many passes together, especially if they're looking for the long ball over the top. Taken up here by Isaac. Away from Perez, and then Shell clears it, but only as far. And now to the near side for Basil. Basil. And another offside. Well, that Dalhousie game had a lot of offsides, but they must be getting up in them here as well, as we'll have another substitute for the Spartans. Coming into the game is going to be number 19, Jenna Rizzo. And exiting will be number 28, Destiny Omari. A great body of work here. Back underway here with the free kick from Tierney. Field gets good body positioning here and is able to advance it. Steele, though, her pass is off the mark and it's picked off. Field look to flick that along. Danger here, though. It's picked off by Steele. Steele, oh my. And on the breakaway, Steele, Holland Steele had quite a few more strides that she could have taken. As a big mistake there from Tierney. Steele could have kept going. She decided to shoot early and dragged that quite a few feet wide of the post. She'll be kicking herself after that. And I believe a foul called here against the Lakers. So now a free kick coming up here for Trinity Western in a pretty solid position for them. Watchman getting some instructions from the bench. Watchman as well as Aaron Stewart will stand over the ball. Players now spreading out further into the 18-yard box, and Steele and Caitlin Cooper will join the wall. It's a good strategy getting employed here by Trinity Western, as it looks like Watchman will try to shoot through the location where her two players are. In the 77th minute, Watchman off the free kick towards goal. And it's held well by Madison Healy. An excellent strategy employed. You'll see here the two players in the wall, and the ball was shot right to where they were. And there was Madison Healy, who's been extremely solid at the back, with the wind coming right down towards her net. Not an easy position to be put in. Nolte plays that back. A bit of danger here at the back again for the Lakers. Nolte comes back and plays a much better pass to Tierney. Now Watchman taken away, and now McMurrin at the center. Looked like she was fouled there by Watchman, but will play on here. And that ball, too much pace on it, is gobbled up by Healy. So Healy will get us back underway as the ball bounces to the Dow logo. McMurrin hustling over there, as well as Jenna Rizzo. Trekoff plays such a solid game for the Lakers. As we inch closer to the 78th minute here in Halifax, still no score between these two teams in the championship consolation final. Goes out to touch as well. Just about 12 minutes away from full time here at Wickwire. If we remain scoreless, we will go to penalty kicks. Goes out to touch again. It'll be a goal kick for Pahal. There's Trekoff now. Trekoff taken down by Shell in the midfield. And Shell thought about playing the long ball over the top. Now Trekoff. Watchman now. After she intercepted the ball, it'll come to Shell, who takes it right back for the Lakers. Good step up there by Holland Steele, but she'll be called on the foul. Holland Steele called on the foul against Taylor Shell. We'll take a look at it here. And it's coming through the back foot. Was Holland Steele. There's a clear foul on Steele. So back underway here from the Lakers. Nolte trying to win the ball back. And here it comes to Captain Brooks. McMurrin trying to sift that through, and once again, not a ball weighted well enough for her teammate to rush onto. As you see the ball refusing to stay still for a moment there, the wind still blowing hard here at Wickwire. Brooks hustling to the far side to regain possession of the ball for the Lakers. McMurrin back to Brooks. Surveyed by Watchman. Out to touch yet again. It'll be Trekoff to take the throw in. Will evade the goal line, out for another goal kick for Pahal. Pahal. As that's caught up in the midfield by McMurrin. And now the Spartans in possession. Trying to get onto the ball is Cooper. And lifted through, or attempted to, by Isaac. Rushing over to win the ball back is Basil. And here up the near side comes Tierney. Tierney watched by Basil. The attack on here for the Lakers. Now Emerton. Emerton cutting back there away from Cooper. Oh, nice move there from Emerton. Got Cooper to bite. Emerton across into the box. Knocked away. First on it is Steele. And now it's Field. We'll settle it down. Trinity Western. Watchman. Field up the far flank. And catching up to it on the far side they do, and crossed into the box and flashing across the face of the goal. Cooper without the pace to catch up to the ball. It was a hot cross into the 6-yard box. Van de Vet with the throw in here. Deflects away. Out for another corner. Isaac. Shoved to the deck. Basil. And another offside called here. The Spartans offside yet again. The Lakers doing a great job of holding a high defensive line, forcing the Spartans to be called on numerous offsides here. 84th minute of play. If we remain tied at 0 through the full 90, we'll go straight to penalty kicks. Shell now up to Emerton, and that is knocked out to touch by Emerton. Couldn't control the ball. Steele. And now Shell dispossesses her at center. Basil takes the ball down and plays it back to Pahal. Across to the far side. And now rushing back. And up the field from Madison Healy, the ball goes. Down by McMurrin. She's watched by Stewart. McMurrin thought about trying to burn Stewart along the touchline. At this point of the game, not much left in the tank for either teams. So just a reminder, everybody, that our next match, our next broadcast will be on Sunday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern. That's tomorrow in the bronze medal game. The Cape Breton University Capers taking on the Ottawa GGs here live at the Wickwire Field. Perez. There's Madison Healy has to come up to lift the ball out. Now Emerton trying to get away from Basil. Emerton, a bit of a heavy touch, but she catches up to it, and so does Basil, but Emerton crosses that into the box. And a foul called against Emerton will bring us back to a free kick for the Spartans. Basil back from James. Now the middle of the pitch. A heavy challenge there from Taylor Shell. Shell there called on the foul. James takes it quickly. And now that's swung through by Basil, and it'll deflect to Madison Healy. Healy to lift this one high into the Halifax night sky. To the far side. Rising up is McMurrin as well as Watchman. Take a look at the moon shining over Wickwire Field here as we have a substitution coming on, a couple. So coming onto the game is going to be Tori Patterson. And coming in back into the game for Trinity Western is going to be number 14, Luciana Andrews. Coming out is going to be Caitlin Cooper. Back underway. The ball is lifted high up into the air. And now it's Shell trying to look towards goal. That pass is easily picked off. And here comes Basil now on the counter attack. Coming up for the Spartans. Basil lifting that through here for Andrews, who is offside. Right back into the game. Offside. The Spartans called again in the game. Excellent work at the back from the Nipissing Lakers. Looked over the top by Della Monica. Lifted forward by James. And now controlled. Steele. Dispossessed by Shell. And Steele now trying to surge forward again. Field has Steele. Charity Field crossed into the box. It flashes across the face of goal. In front. And it's down. It's loose just past the far post. As Healy was there. As was Peyton Isaac. And how did that stay out? We'll take a look at it here. Excellent work by Charity Field in the dying moments of regulation time. Field a great cross. And Trakoff couldn't get first contact to it. It was volleyed by Isaac. And Healy, a great save. What a way to enter the game. Your first bit of action here in the U Sports playoffs. And making game-saving stops for your team here in the Consolation final. Now she'll have to defend a corner kick. That ball comes in from Field. It's loose. James, another volley chance. It's still loose. It's loose again. Bodies try to whack away at the ball. Andrews is in the mix. And it stays out again. Madison Healy down along the deck, keeping the ball out. The counterattack attempt from the Lakers is still on, but back comes James to knock the ball away. And back up the near side comes James. James, a lovely pass to Andrews, who is yet again offside. We'll take a look at this mad scramble that happened in the 6-yard box. Madison Healy down again. Cross in, James had a whack. That was disrupted. Excellent secondary effort there by Healy. So many legs and cleats whacking away at the ball. Finally, Holland Steele was able to clear it away. Danielle Cooper as well. As we're about 20 seconds away from full time here in Halifax. 20 seconds and any added time from penalties. But here come the Lakers. It will be Shell with a crack. Shell! And Pahal, her biggest stop of the game, going toe-to-toe with Hayden Hanley for best stops of the night. Excellent work by Cassidy Brooks as it came to Taylor Shell, and that was curling towards the back of the net. So we've hit 90 minutes here in Halifax. Not quite sure how much added time we have in this game. Trakoff. Good work along the far side. We'll go out for a corner kick. So big moments right at the end for the Nipissing Lakers. A huge chance for them to try to grab the win in added time. It's Tierney. Tierney with her right foot against the wind. You see it flapping there. Tierney with the delivery. It's a low liner here, loose in the box. A chance for Emerton, comes wide, and then curling in, it's in! What a strike there from the substitute, Tori Patterson. And in stoppage time, they take the lead over the Spartans. It's 1-0 here at Wickwire. And you have to think, how much time is there really left in this game? Tori Patterson, a late substitute here for Nipissing, takes full advantage of her time on the pitch. We'll take another look at it here. A wonderful delivery from Tierney, initially cleared away by James. A chance there for Emerton. It came out, and a perfect one-time strike from Tori Patterson makes it a 1-0 game. Nipissing and Brooks on the ball as they try to keep it out of their own half. That's going to be Emerton called in the foul. The referee takes a glance at her watch here. Basil. A long ball is flicked along, and Tierney plays it out. We'll play on here. Still no whistle from the referee. Basil across into the box. That's headed away. And that'll do it. A late game winner from Tori Patterson. And the Nipissing Lakers are the Consolation Final champions here at the U Sports Nationals at Wickwire Field in Halifax. A great celebration here and a great feeling to end off your 2024 season and your Nationals campaign with a victory. As we'll take a look here at the game-winning goal from Tori Patterson, who won it at the 90-minute mark. A great delivery from Tierney as the ball would eventually find its way to Tori Patterson, and made no mistake on that strike. Curled it perfectly into the back of the net. And what a way to end off your Nationals campaign for the Lakers. That's got to give you a great feeling as you head back home to Ontario. Perfect strike by Patterson. Excellent work. Nothing that Pahal could do about that at all. There were so many corners in this game that could have wound up in the back of Nipissing's net. But Madison Healy, a second half substitute in net, number 99 for Nipissing, did so much great work between the pipes, keeping the ball out. She'll split the shutout with Hayden Hanley. And if we're going off that second half, I would put my vote for her as player of the game, as we'll take a look here at the statistics from full time. 15-8 the shot attempts in favor of the Spartans. They also lead in the shots on goal, 7-6. The corners 6-4 in favor of Trinity Western, and the fouls 13-10 for the Lakers. It was a bit of a chippy game. Nothing too egregious, but just small fouls all over the pitch. As the teams will now line up for the player of the game announcements. As we see the hero in this game, Tori Patterson. The player of the game for the Trinity Western Spartans is Tilly James, number 11. So solid at the back. Excellent work from her all tournament long. Clearing headers away, being a threat off of corners. And it is the player of the game for the Nipissing Lakers, Emily Tierney, the player of the game for Nipissing. Excellent work at the back. A great delivery on the game-winning corner kick. So just remember that the final score here after 90 minutes, it is the Lakers 1, the Spartans no score. Our next telecast is coming up tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. The bronze medal game, the Capers and the Ottawa GGs. So the final score 1-0 here in favor of the Lakers in the Consolation final. So on behalf of our producer Ed Milligan and our Universum Media crew here in Halifax, my name is Desmond Thomas. Thank you so much for joining us. You've been watching U Sports on CBC, where champions are made.
U Sports on CBC, presented by les championnats U Sport à Radio-Canada, une présentation du gouvernement du Canada, the Government of Canada, Nike, Fox 40, Barabird Medical Supplies, Les Bag Baron Rings, A par BMO, and by BMO.